Hi, this is Ted with PackRatings.com. Today I'm going to talk about an idea I had in my mind, which was what if you need to bug out, you have more stuff than you can carry, and the roads are just blocked up, say earthquake, bridges are down, roads are done. What can you do? You can either hike out or come up with maybe an alternative. And one thought I had was a bug out bike. So I just wanted to poke around and see what some of the options were if I ever did want to build a bug out bike. So I'll go ahead and say right now I have not bought any of this stuff. I'm just putting an idea out there for a cool kind of prep and going over some of the things I found. So for my bug out bike, I figured it might as well be a mountain bike so it can go off road if need be. So I looked at affordable Diamondback mountain bikes. Um, the next thing I thought about is gear because you can't really wear a 60-pound backpack and ride a bicycle. At least I can't. So I started looking at bicycle trailers and found one that looked pretty darn good. It had large, rugged wheels. Looked like it attached very well. Had folding bars, so you could potentially add webbing or bungee cords to attach things to it, and you could pile high. Um, there are covered ones, but they look like they tend to be made for like hauling children around, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's not. I figure if you could load high without a ceiling, you could always tarp it. Um, this particular one has a quick release, which I think is great because you may not want to always take the trailer with you. Say, for example, you have a camp, leave the supplies at camp, go recon something. Like I mentioned before, cargo netting, very useful. They make really impressive inner tubes for tires these days. They didn't have this stuff when I was a kid. So these new inner tubes, they seal leaks all on their own. So if you get the right inner tubes, I mean, you can get a lot of punctures and not be slowed down at all. Of course, if you're out on the road, you need to have your tools with you, and uh, these Alien 3 bicycle tools look like they cover an awful lot, and they're pretty small and lightweight. If you're going to invest in a killer bug out bike, you don't want it to be stolen. I know there's a lot of key locks out there, but I worry about bump keys, so you got to get something that will help you keep your bike longer. These forget about it U-locks look pretty impressive. Then I figured I'd get a cable lock that could go through the U-lock and around the wheels on the trailer. You'll need a bike pump at some point. You always need to keep putting air in tires, especially if you've got a lot of use. Then I figure, why not put a basket in the front? That way it can hold lunch, water bottle, cell phone, whatever else you need to have while you're riding the bike. And then no bike would be complete without a rack in the back. You could bungee stuff too. Let's not forget a safety helmet, very important. And then, of course, bungee cords for fastening things. And then I figured, since we have this really nice trailer for hauling things, once you find a place you're going to stay for a while, what's one of the common functions? If you've watched any of the prepping shows or any of the disaster shows, they always end up having to haul water and fuel. So why not just add a couple 5-gallon cans? You can collect both while you ride. You can haul both while you ride. Makes the bike very useful once you settle in somewhere and you're not necessarily bugging anywhere. But these were just some of my ideas for what a bug out bicycle might look like. I realize and admit that I have forgotten or overlooked 10 things, and there are probably 10 more things that could be done better, cheaper, lighter, safer. Um, so go ahead and send me some comments. Tell me what I can do better. Like I said, I haven't spent any money on this, but if I do, I'd like to buy it once. So let me know how it could be better. And the links for all of this and this whole list can be found on my website. I'll put that below. It's packratings.com. I hope you liked the video, the idea, and I hope you visit the site and like it too. Thanks a lot.